And now News Central Sagir Ibrahim is live at the event and brings us an update. Sagir, with the moratorium now officially over, is there any grace period for retailers that are holding the existing stock? Because, I mean, they can't just throw them away now, can they?
Well, blessings. Good afternoon. Yes, they cannot throw them away, but then if you consider the moratorium period that's been given to them, I mean, from 2018 to 2026, that's about 8 years, a moratorium given to them. So at this point, whether you've got stock left or not, that's not the problem of the federal government, because they are saying that 8 years has been given. This is supposed to have been a gradual phase out. Since 2018, the framework had been put in place, and there had continued to be extension upon extension upon extension. The last time there was a major extension was in 2024. And after that extension, in 2025, particularly, the Senate came out to stamp its fees after a motion was moved by Cross River Senator Asuko Ekpeyong, condemning the consumption of sachet alcohol and, of course, the menace that it has caused in the society. Blessings. On the street, it is known by different names. When you hear Pelebe, Paraga, Fenuje, Taditaju, among many other names that it has had on the street, consumed by young children because it is accessible, consumed by drivers because it is accessible. And this has, in the long run, been a menace to not just the health of this driver, but it poses a severe safety risk to a lot of Nigerians. For the NOA, the time has come to sensitize Nigerians. Sachet alcohol is going, it has been banned. Plastic bottled alcohol below 200 milliliters has been banned. Nigerians need to understand the dangers of consumption, especially to safety and health. And this is the reason why this press conference was convened. Blessings.
All right, Sagir, I mean, we would also want to consider the middlemen in this scenario. I mean, I'm talking about the small-scale distributors. So the people who actually distribute, the alcohol in little quantity. So are the agencies considerate of these people? Are there alternative plans for them? Because they would need to transition into something else. Else, a lot of people would go out of jobs in no time.
Well, blessings. That's the question that was raised also during this press conference. And the response that the FCCPC has given is, if there was a need to transition, that would have been 8 years ago. If there was a need to phase out these businesses, that would probably have been 5 years or less ago, because the government feels at this point that enough time has been given for those who have been consistently doing these businesses over the years to transition to something else. At this point, they are saying, if for any reason you had stockpiled, if for any reason you have continued to purchase sachet alcohol drinks, even after the moratorium, was lifted, and then the Senate had given the final, blow to the distribution of sachet alcohol drinks, then at this point, the FCCPC is saying you just have yourself to blame, because enough time has been given. There's been enough sensitization as to the discontinuation of this moratorium, and as for every individual who initially used to dwell in this business, to change to something else. So at this point, the government says if for any reason you still have stockpiles left, then you have yourself to blame. But for them, this will not stop enforcement. Blessings.
All right, Sagir Ibrahim, I mean, at least one must give accolades to these agencies, because in Nigeria and even across the world, anything that affects children, their health and their future is something that should be looked into critically. And it's good to see that they're looking into this, especially because of the children and those who are underage. Sagir Ibrahim there with the update on the sachet alcohol ban. It is eventually coming into effect, and this will definitely affect those who refuse to take heed all the while.